Okay, I'm going to try and make a little video for my mate Connor. This is a HU66, which I think he's just got. So Connor, this is the pick and this is the lock. So you insert the pick into the lock like this, just give it a little twist, make sure it's all the way in, and then just start picking it. Now, you're looking for the pins in the lock, and the pins move up and down inside of this lock, okay? So you can see it's locked at the moment. If I take that out and put a key in, see the key turns, but the pick goes in. Pick doesn't turn because the pins are locked again. So I'm just going to try and pick it. So I'm going to pick this in real time. So what you do is you put the pick right in the lock, and then you can see on the pick there's little numbers all the way along the top. There's on the top one there's 3, 4, 7 and 8, and on the bottom 5, 6, 2 and 1. These two levers represent the lock itself, the pins in the lock. Okay, they push against the pins, and when they bounce like that, Connor, when you push the little lever down and it bounces like it's on a spring, that's good, and that's what they call it's not picked. Okay, so it's not picked, it's bouncing, that's fine. So you go to the next one, number 2. It's probably up on this one, it is, yeah. So 2's up and that's bouncing. Go to the next one, 3, that's bouncing. Go to the next one, 4, that's bouncing as well. The next one, 5, and that's bouncing too. Next one, 6, that's bouncing, that's unusual actually. 7, that's bouncing. 8, that's bouncing. Now they're all bouncing. Okay, let's go away, let's go try again. So I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on this little pick. This little bar is to put pressure on the lock. I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on, see what happens. So that one's bouncing again. Okay. This one, now this one's gone a bit solid there. So it's not bouncing, it's gone solid. And if I just take it a little bit more, it's bouncing now. So that's now picked. This one, bouncing. 4, that's solid now. So I'm going to push that one a little bit. Just gently, taking a little bit of pressure off the resistance off here. That's now bouncing and that's also picked. Okay, let's go 5, bouncing, just a tiny bit, but it is bouncing. 6, that's solid, that's now picked. 7, that's solid, click, that's now picked. 8, solid, that's now picked. Go back to the beginning again, 1's bouncing. 2, 1's picking. Yep, that picked. What a big pick, that one. 3, picked. 4, picked. 5, solid, picked. 6, picked. 7, picked. 8, picked. I have to go back over them again, bouncing. Picked, bouncing, picked, picked again. So you have to keep going over them and over them, make sure they're all picked. None of them have got to be solid, they've all got to bounce. Oh, now the lock moved a little bit there, so I think I'm right on the last one somewhere. I think it could be this one. Could be number 8. Yeah, there it went. So there you go, picked. Okay, so that's the lock picked. So there you go, the lock's turning. So I'm going to push it back to the 0 again, and you see it's locked up. So dead simple. You get your pick, don't know if you can see this really well, but you get your pick and you just work along here, Connor, pushing gently up and down on this bar, finding the ones that are bouncing on the spring, finding the ones that are solid, and when you get a solid one you just pick it. You find another solid one, you pick it until they're all bouncing, go back over it again, maybe 3 or 4 times, until eventually you just keep the pressure on this little bar and the lock will turn. So that's how you pick a Vag lock. Okay, so I'm going to send you this lock in the post and you can have a play with it with your HU66 and see how you get on. Let me know. Okay, see you, Connor. Bye.